I'm Peter, I'm the mechanic, velociraptor, and main fixer of things at Cyclepath. I think it's a 2010. It's a Haro Forum Pro Lite, and what makes it special is that really nothing's special, so I don't feel bad about beating it up. I like all kinds of bikes. I have my mountain bike, I have my good BMX, it's kind of specifically built for skate parks. I like playing with all the kinds of used bikes and everything. This bike is my kind of daily rider. I just ride it around, beat it up. It's something I don't really care that much about, but that's what makes it so fun, is I can just throw whatever parts on it I want. It's kind of modular like that. You know, I take it to skate parks sometimes, dirt jumps, take it out on the trails, do stuff the bike's not supposed to do. It's basically just a for fun bike. Riding for me was kind of one of those escape things when I was younger. I hated driving when I first got into it. I was following road rules and traffic just annoyed me so much. I got crazy road rage when I tried it. So bikes would take me places that cars couldn't, so they became kind of an escapist thing. That's what made them so great in the first place, and even now that I work with bikes for a living, that's still what they're great for, is I just pretend like all my other problems don't exist and all that matters is just riding around on the bike. So it's kind of a peaceful, it's almost a philosophical experience. The worst thing about riding is upgrade fever. It happens to almost every cyclist. It's happened to me too. It happened a little bit with this bike even. Those handlebars are completely unnecessary. But when you have a really nice bike, you see a product that you think would just make that bike a little bit nicer, so you get it, and then, ooh, suddenly something else isn't so good compared to the new part, and it just adds up. You end up upgrading everything, and it's kind of how the bike industry works, and bikes are really well tested and engineered by the companies that make them, so you don't need to upgrade the bikes like that. A lot of the time, a bone stock bike is going to be pretty good. This one, aside from the handlebars and the pedals and the sprocket, it's basically all original components. Oh, and the tires. I forgot about the tires. But everything else is bone stock. My advice to new cyclists would be, don't worry about brand names. Don't worry too much about what kind of bike you have. Really, as long as the bike is vaguely the right kind and vaguely the right size for what you want to do with it, you can tune and adjust the bike to make it do what you want it to. final thoughts for this video go back to the whole idea of this bike being just for fun. You don't gotta spend a lot of money to get a really good bike. The thing's full chromoly, all the bearings are sealed, it's got a bunch of aftermarket parts, and I'm only a few $100s into it. You can pick up used bikes really cheap. You can pick up entry-level bikes from a bike shop for really good prices these days. Modern bikes are just really well built, and they all do really well.